Right now, an East Valley teenager is fighting for his life after being hit while riding a motorbike. Today marks 2 weeks since that Gilbert crash. The 14-year-old is still in the hospital right now, and the community is really surrounding him with prayers and support. Our Jen Wall is live in the studio with us this morning with more on this story.
Jen, I'm so thankful for the mom speaking out, because oftentimes we don't hear from these families because honestly they're dealing with every parent's worst nightmare, but she really wants to see change happen.
She really does. And I mean, just think about how brave she is sharing this message. Her son almost died. She tells me that after he was hit, she didn't even know if he was going to make it through the night. So I sat down with Colten Cook's mom, Shali. It was a heartbreaking interview talking about her son's serious battle in the hospital right now. Shali says she is grateful for all of the community support surrounding her son, amazing medical care, and now she's sharing Colten's story in hopes of saving another family from their nightmare.
For 14-year-old Colten Cook, there are few things better than spending summertime on the go.
Colten is all right, I'm home, I'm going to my friends, I'm out for the day.
But the evening of May 30th, just days into summer break, he didn't come home.
I got a call that my son was hit by a car, and that's a call no parent is ever prepared for.
Colten, a motorbike passenger, he was badly hurt.
At that point, he was unresponsive and didn't know if he would make it through the night. So we spent hours just praying that he was going to be okay and that we would have our boy back.
He has spent 2 weeks in Banner Desert Hospital's ICU.
It's been a tough road. Watching what he goes through on a daily basis is something no mother wants to see their child go through.
The crash so bad, Shali Cook, Colten's mom, says he fractured his skull and has other serious injuries.
They can't give us any answers. I've asked, I've tried, and every case is different is the answer I get.
Shali sharing her son's fight for his life to save other families from their heartbreak. She says Colten was not wearing a helmet when he was hit.
And you know what, you guys? You know what's cooler is wearing a helmet and not putting yourself and your family through this. Because now my son's life has changed forever because he didn't have a helmet. These bikes go so fast.
Gilbert police say Colten's teen motorbike operator ran a red light. The car that hit them had a green light at the intersection of Greenfield and Baseline. Officer Travis Shepard says there have been 12 electric or motorbike crashes in Gilbert since early May. It's a much higher number than this time last year when we reported on similar Gilbert bike crashes. There had only been 11 from March to June.
And so now we're looking at a 5-week span of having almost 12, and a number of those being injury related.
Gilbert police are now pleading with families to research and buy appropriate bikes.
How critical it is that we're educating our sons and daughters our children, our youth, before they get on these bikes is something I just can't stress enough.
Officer Shepard says the department enforces bike rules on the road. Their popularity is leading to the development of a town education and enforcement plan.
And then, yes, if there's things that we look at and say, hey, we're lacking in this area or we need something else in place, like a restriction, that we can push that forward.
Shali wants more for Gilbert, too.
Where we come together and maybe we create a certification course or something that kids have to go through in order to be riding these things.
Changes she plans to push for once her family heals. Until then, she's using her voice.
I don't want another family to go through what we're going through right now. And so if this message can just help one other family, then I did my job. But I would love for it to be more than just one family that is helped by all of this.
Praying her son will also find his again.
I want my son back the way that he was. He was such a lively kid with so much potential.
I want to thank Shali again for sharing her story with us. Just so heartbreaking. She says once they're finished with their ICU stay at Banner Desert, it's not done there. She expects Colten to be transferred to Phoenix Children's for more care. The family, of course, has a GoFundMe set up, and it's raised about $25,000 so far. You can go to our website, 12news.com, if you want to support the family throughout this awful time. And if you're wondering what kind of a bike to buy, maybe you're considering getting one of these for your family, you can go to gilbertaz.gov. They have a ton of resources there. There are a lot of rules. It can be very confusing, so make sure you're doing your research before you buy one.
Gosh, what an important story. Jen, thank you so much.